Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share a big news. I just found out I'm pregnant at 40, and I'm a woman living with HIV. In today's video, I'm going to share what were my symptoms in my first trimester. First of all, I didn't know that I was pregnant because I have started feeling menopause-like symptoms. My periods were not regular as usual, and I was having hot flash, they call. I always want to be near a fan because I'm always hot. And all the signs were showing me I'm a woman in my 40s. There's no way I can have another baby. And I was feeling I was done. So I went to the clinic complaining that I was feeling pain in the lower back. And the doctor diagnosed me with all kind of diagnosis. And then they said, what if we have they didn't even say that I should have a urine test. They said, what if we do a quick ultrasound? And here I was in the doctor's office, not prepared to get the news, and I got an ultrasound. Oh boy, the ultrasound showed I was 12 weeks pregnant. I was surprised. They said, turn around, see your baby in the ultrasound. And I saw my baby moving. And I remember the doctor saying, this is a huge baby. So I just had to correct myself and understand that I was going to be a mom for the third time. And I felt privileged to carry life. Was I prepared? No. I was not prepared because my life has been going through so much in the last year, going in this year, and I was super overwhelmed. So after the visit, I went back in a car, and it took me like 30 minutes to just adjust, because they even gave me a picture of my baby in the womb. At 12 weeks, he was well alive and moving, and the heartbeat was there, and truly I'm carrying a human being. There's no question about that. So what were my symptoms? Even if I didn't know there were pregnancy symptoms, because I didn't expect to be pregnant at 40. I know it's possible, but I was like, no, it can't happen to me. The first symptoms was I was always tired and sleepy all the time. I had backache, like in the lower of my back. I was always feeling the pain, and also I was extremely happy. I can't tell you why. Everything was in my life is just starting to fall together, but I had so much going on last year, but this time in the period leading to the time I found I was pregnant, I was super happy. A flood of joy was in me, and I couldn't understand why. I was super happy. My emotions were high. I was feeling like in my element, even if I was always tired. Also, another symptoms, like 10 days post-ovulation, I felt contraction as if I was going to have a period. And I had some few spotting that lasted a day. And for me, who was having irregular period, I thought, oh, now I'm having a period. It was not a period, rather it was implantation, which I will talk about in another video to explain how many women mistake implantation to a period. And another symptoms were being tired, being emotional. I remember crying when I was singing a song my dad used to sing after my mom passed away. And I will listen to songs, I will cry, I will be happy for no reason and sad for no real reason. So until I found out. The first trimester really went by so fast. Now on my second trimester, I just got off my OBGYN, and I'm at 20 weeks pregnant, going strong, baby healthy, mommy healthy. So in this video, I just wanted to tell the world what happened to me at 40. I found I'm pregnant, and I'm delighted to be a mom, and I believe I have all it takes to be a mother. So God chose me to give me life, and no matter the circumstances, I accept everything God bringing my way, because I believe God is in control of everything happening to me right now. Another element that happened after I found out I was or pregnant is I was thinking about telling my partner that I was pregnant, because I had a past negative experience where I told my ex-boyfriend I was pregnant, and he took it really bad. Yeah, he took it bad. He asked me to abort the baby. He threatened to leave, which he did. It was a devastating. So this time with the new partner, I was worried that the same scenario is going to happen. But inside me, I was determined that no matter what, like the first time, I will keep my baby. No matter what happened, I will stay my ground. I'm an older woman. I am capable to provide for myself for the basics. There's no way I cannot provide for a child God is giving me. So I waited a day, and then I told him. He was super happy. And because I am a woman in my 40s, the clinic ordered the panorama test. Is a genetics test to check if the baby has some genetic malformation or any other problem. So they took the test, and I didn't know that the panorama test will come out with the gender of the baby. So 12 weeks pregnant, 3 days, we know that the gender of the baby, and we knew we have a baby. It was overwhelming. Right when we were in the overwhelm and thinking about that, I received a call that I am one of the 5 people who won the literary award. It's one of the prestigious literary award in the United States and in this region. So I really received a sign that God was sending me, that this child deserves the best. It's a child that is giving me, God is giving me for the rest of my life, so I can enjoy having another baby. So that's my story. I just found out I'm pregnant at 40, and it was a surprise, but it's a good surprise, and I'm doing well. I am happy, and in the next videos I'll be sharing the progress and how many tests we do as women living with HIV, how many ultrasound, how the medical side the emotional side, all that thing I will be explaining to you. Watch my other video where I explain what to expect when you are a woman living with HIV and having a baby. What are the tests they do? What do they do to keep the baby free from HIV? Bye.